Hello friendlies, this is Coop from Garage Gym Reviews. Today we're doing an unboxing of the new Titan safety squat bar. And if you can't tell from the box, this one is made in the USA with American steel. You know, being a born, bred, corn-fed USA American, that I like USA steel and I like when it's made in America. So shout out to Titan. I do want to say something. This isn't making fun of Titan. This is some other companies. I can't not talk about this. This is very annoying. When other companies, or just companies in general, make something other than USA, it is so small in the box. It is hidden as much as possible. I remember we got a shipment in and it said made in PRC. I didn't know what that meant. It means People's Republic of China. And then when something's made in the USA, it's like, oh, we are proud of it. American flag, USA with American steel. I love it. I think it's pretty cool that they went out of their way to do that, but we'll see if the bar's any good. So packaging, this is all in one. I'm gonna talk about and unbox this, put it together, use it a little bit, give you my first impressions, but just so you know, the comparison that most people will want to know, I'll talk about at the end. Okay, let's get into it. All right, cut the straps. This thing is somewhat torn up, but cardboard looks like it's done its job and protected the inside. First thing we see, the padding. Okay, I was gonna say, this looked a little short, and now I know why. All these companies are trying to save on shipping. They've taken the sleeves off. As you can see, there are no sleeves on this bad boy. Like, it's literally just the bar. So we're gonna have to put them on. Sam, the sample. Ooh, first try. Wow.
On point.
That's nice.
On point. Oh, look at that. Comes with a hex key.
That is actually very nice. Comes with a hex key in the box. This doesn't fit any certain way. It just needs to go on here. Okay, this one goes on fine. Okay, I've got this pushed out enough that this should just go on there. It's got a ways to go.
2 hours later.
There we go. All right, locked on. You never have to deal with it again. I will say, that's annoying. I'm just thankful that it went all the way on. I was worried it wasn't gonna go all the way on. It's weird that the tolerances on one were different than the other, enough to make it where you gotta do work on it, but not a big enough deal. Now these handles are removable, which is nice. The Elite FTS, like the original gold standard safety squat bar, had this as well. The reason this is nice is, one, because they can ship it in a cheaper box. The second reason is because you can take them out and use the bar for things like JM presses. One thing I will say is most of these safety squat bars, they thread these things pretty deep. So the reality of somebody like taking these out all the time is probably pretty low, just cause like, it's just a little bit of a headache to do. Okay, all right, do you guys see that?
Come on. Come on, folks.
I think what happened is this is welded on. If you look close enough, see it's kind of like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. It's definitely tilted a little bit, and then when I put it in, you can see it's kind of doing this like around the world thing.
Just hit it with the mallet like you did last time. It'll just bend right back.
Nope. That didn't fix it. Okay, well, we'll talk about that in a moment. Let me talk about the rest of the bar. What I see from the measurements online, the marketing, this is pretty much the exact same bar as what has been our top pick for quite a while, which is the Titan Safety Squat Bar version 2. Do not get version 1. Now let's look at the foam padding. Okay, Velcro on the outside. The vinyl feels to be the same as the Titan Safety Squat Bar version 2, and I would not be surprised if the vinyl's imported and the metal itself is made in the USA. This is the same as the version 2 as well, the foam padding. You know, it's a nice density, lasts a long time. That's one that we have a lot of experience with. Like, it's firm. It doesn't feel quite as dense as some others on the market, but it'll hold up. So then the unique feature on this one versus that one is that this one is also black. So they're using a black zinc coating on both the shaft and the sleeve. The sleeve is a 2-inch sleeve. It's not an axle bar sleeve. It's what you'd find on most Olympic bars, which means you can use an Olympic bar collar, you can use your plates. It's gonna feel, fit and finish and secure just like a normal barbell, which is very nice. These do not rotate. There's kind of this opinion on safety squat bars that when they initially created the safety squat bar, they didn't put rotation on the sleeves because it made it harder. And if you have rotation on the sleeve, it'll make the bar a little bit less stable. I don't know if I'm fully buying that. I don't think it's gonna make it that much harder if they don't rotate, but it's a safety squat bar, specialty bar. Rotating sleeves aren't necessary. I just really like that they made it an Olympic bar sleeve. The Olympic bar sleeve is ribbed. Some people like ribs, some people don't. And then they've got a nice end cap here, Titan Series, made in the USA. And it's actually a nice branded end cap. And then on the handles are featuring a new Honeycomb, which does feel good, but I'm in the middle of a set. Like the last thing I'm thinking about is the pattern on the handle. I just want grip, I just want it to hold well. So my opinion. I can't not talk about this. This handle being mispositioned is extremely annoying. I'm sure if I sent that in, whether I was Coop from Garage Gym Reviews or a different customer, Titan would send me out a new one that's straight. So there's the bar. Now let's put it on the rack and use it. Okay, this is a 48-inch rack, outside to outside. That is the same width as the Titan Series rack, so kind of show you how it fits. That's not like a super nice fit. You want the bar resting on the J-cups, so it's resting on this part, which is a little not ideal because if you put the plate on, it'll probably like shift over like that or something. Just something to be aware of. If you had your J-cups the other way, lean in a little bit. Think about a 49-inch rack, a Rogue rack, which by the way, we have a cross-member upright wall that we're working on. So if you'd like to see that video where we compare and test all this stuff on that, make sure you subscribe. But just be aware, this thing is not gonna fit perfectly on a Rogue rack. So something to be aware of, the Titan logo has always on their other bars, unless they just put this on the wrong way by accident, the Titan logo has always been on the back. Now it's on the front, so it's kind of facing upwards. I don't know if that's on accident. If you want it the other way, you could simply pull that off and put it back on. Just want to feel kind of how the balance is. If you got weight on here, it's gonna be balanced. I mean, the dimensions and everything are the exact same as the version 2. Same with the camber drop, which I believe is 20-degree angle. Big difference is coating in these handles. But let's put some weight on it. I'll do some squats. I don't know if you hear that. That's the ribbing. I like that noise. Some people may not. Feel the padding. Feels like carbon copy of the version 2. Okay, I want to do one other thing. We have a Titan Series rack. This is the Titan Series bar. It should fit in there. Let's go over to it. This is the difference. Those are flat J-cups. These are sandwich J-cups. So if the J-cup was going all the way to the outside of the upright, it would have the same effect because this is a 48-inch outside to outside width, but because they're sandwiched, they fit on there. So at least on the Titan rack, if you have the sandwich J-cups, you'll fit just fine. Okay, so this is the big question you're asking yourself is should I get this one or should I get the Rep safety squat bar? There's a lot of other ones that are out there, obviously. I'll speak specifically to the version 2 versus this one. This is 300 bucks. So really you're paying extra for the fact that it's made in the USA. The version 2, I think is about the same price retail, but I've noticed the version 2 on sale more than this one. I will say this black zinc isn't like the most impressive, like you can already see, just kind of not that pretty. It's glossy on the sleeves are nice, but the sleeves, a black on the sleeves will always mar and scar. In fact, if you go in here, this is the first plate I put on here, you can see some of it flaking off. It's already that way. It's just gonna keep getting worse and worse. Chrome on the Titan version 2 isn't going to do that. Just be aware of that. You would really get this one if you really care about Made in the USA, which I think is something worthy of caring about and worth spending extra for. That said, should you buy this one or the Rep safety squat bar? Because the Rep safety squat bar, the big advantage outside of maybe some different density on the pads is really going to be the handles. The handles on the Rep safety squat bar are knurled and they are freaking nice. The thing is, it costs more money. So which one would I get? Well, I hate to be a teaser, but we're gonna do a breakdown between those two and other ones in the future and tell you which is the best overall, which is my budget pick, which is my runner-up, all that sort of stuff. So if you'd like to see that, make sure you subscribe. Do I think Titan will just get rid of the version 2 and keep this one instead? Yeah, probably, because they're so close in price, so close in features, it doesn't make sense to me to have like both of them. I'm guessing they're just clearing out old stock with the chrome ones. Now, I don't have any insider information on that. I'm just speaking from what I think. So when we did the walkthrough of the Titan facility, they had a bunch of new equipment that had new vinyl. So this is their lat pull down. This is the vinyl they used on all their stuff. This vinyl actually feels very similar to that one. I'm actually kind of surprised they didn't go with a grippy vinyl on this one. I think that would have been a good use case, have something a little bit different, grippier, and something different from what they currently offer on the V2. Okay, this Coop from Garage and Reviews. What do you think about the bar? What do you think about it in comparison to others? Let me know in the comments. We'll see you next time.